It's nice to be here. Always nice to be at IIT, and it's nice to see some of my former students and colleagues. Braja, how are you? I think it's good to remember that when we started, when the program was in its incubator stage, that there were hardly any other courses online, and there for sure weren't any master degree programs online. So I think I want to say that it's great that we're celebrating this success. And I think you all should know that it's not just success for one individual, but it's a team. There were a tremendous number of people who worked and helped and kibitzed and so on. And what we've done is something good. It's not only the chemistry faculty, but the whole university. And we've produced a generation of analytical chemists that are more knowledgeable and skilled. And these people can be successful at the bench if they want. Or they can go on and move up into management and be successful there. So I think, really, like Russell said, we've done a good thing. But it's IIT that's done this wonderful thing. So where did it all begin? In the 1980s, I was a member of a group of analytical chemists who were studying the composition of diesel exhaust emission. They thought that it may have been carcinogenic or toxic, and there was some interest in looking at this. We met once a month, and afterwards we went out and we had a few drinks. We rubbed elbows, and as Russell said, as undergraduates, we do not produce a student who has a lot of analytical chemistry. And I would hear things from these people like, "Hey, Walt, I hired a new graduate, and as we went through the lab, it was pretty clear he needed, it's going to be a long time before he would be really functional." And I'd hear things like, "I wish one of my guys would know a little statistics." And so here were the seeds that were planted in these sessions where we had a few brews. And I probably was challenged. Someone probably said, "Hey, Walt, what are you going to do about it?" But the seeds were planted, and in the 1990s, a program developed. The program at first consisted of 13 courses. 9 were analytical chemistry courses. The other 4 involved other disciplines. We had some statistics, some project management, some personal communication. All things that these gentlemen, who were probably the first advisory group, said, we need this. So this became the program. Well, I'm going to leave you with one more story, and this has to do, keeping in mind that not much had gone on in the internet when we were starting, but this has to do with a young lady who called me during the holidays one time, and she said, "Dr. Eisenberg, you've given me my life back." And I said, "Oh, really?" And she said, "Yes." She said, "I used to travel to the University of North Carolina, 50 miles each way. I'd leave work twice a week and get home late in the evening." She said, "I joined your program, and now I come home, I cook dinner, we have time for the family, I put the kids to bed, and then I go upstairs and I listen to my lecture." And that's the beauty of the lecture as they've designed it. And again, many improvements from Louise Hewitt and Deep and her advisory committee, all things that we thought about doing, and it just happened well.